On the roof here at 1150 Mina Ave, Northeast Palm Bay, at Catherine and Matt Becker's house. They asked me to come out and to look at the roof, a tree, a large tree. We'll come back and talk about this in a second. Look at this. Large tree fell on the roof. Pine tree. Look at all the woodpecker holes. Part of the tree went through the decking right there. Matt did the right thing and temporarily restored that. The thing is, the more I walked around, the more that I found, because I have to figure out whether we can repair this section of the roof or not. And according to what I found, Casey and Matt, they have a lot of what's called lift up. And this could have been from any number of storms, anything over 40-50 miles an hour in wind. Once you lose this bond between look at this. Once you lose this bond between the back of the shingle and the roof itself, it's not gonna adhere back down. It's just gonna keep flopping around like this whole section here until it breaks off. So the problem is I don't know how we can repair a section without breaking more shingles as we go. And the same thing on the back. We have some damaged shingles from over the recent years, but then again, you have these, look at these whole sections just lifting up. So do we replace this section and go all the way over to there, or does it just keep going? It's kind of like peeling back an onion. And then so when I got into my head to look for lift up, I just basically checked all sides to see if it was prevalent or pervasive on all sides, like we have here. I think you get the point. We have a 2x2 skylight. The only thing separating the inside of the house from a hurricane is a old brittle plastic. Look at this long line of lift up. It goes without saying how important it is to reflash around the chimney. Looks like duct tape. So there's been some issues with that. So when it comes time for the roof replacement, it's so important to do that correctly. And then over here, when I was walking and inspecting, I noticed that it was insanely soft in this area. We'll talk more about the wood replacement in a moment. Some what look like impact marks, and then more lift up, more hinging. You can see the shingles are starting to wear out where I did a lift test here. Okay, so that's basically the condition of the roof. So because of the age and the condition of the roof, I'm not sure if a repair, anybody can do a repair, but I'm not sure if that's the right thing for this house, based on the recent damage. I'll include the whole photo folder that I've done in the video as well. Let me, in the last 20 seconds, allow me to talk about, when the time is right, how we're going to replace this roof. Forgive my metal example here. It's not really the top layer that's so important, it's all the layers underneath that truly matter, especially in a situation like this with a tree falling on the roof. So imagine this: we're going to remove all the shingles, get down to the bare plywood roof. Anything remotely bad, like in this area, definitely in that area, we're going to replace. You get 100 square feet with your new roof install. I can't imagine it's going to require any or much more than that. We typically don't have to charge for extra plywood. We do have a like-for-like policy. So if you have a 1/2-inch plywood, you get 1/2-inch plywood. If you have plank board, you get plank board. One of the new hurricane upgrades, building code upgrades, is place a new nail in this bare plywood roof, holding your plywood to your roof trusses every 6 inches. We go every 4 to 5 inches. We're going to double, triple the number of nails holding your plywood to your roof. And then we're going to install across this entire roof what's called waterproof barrier. Perfect example in an event where something falls on your roof, or the fence ends up on your brand new shingle roof or a screen porch. It may damage your new shingles, but it's not going to allow water inside the house. That's the point of waterproof barrier. And then we're going to put your new 30-year shingles on top of that. As a company, 99% of the time, we only use CertainTeed Landmark series shingles. It's the heaviest, thickest, best shingle out there for the same price as some of the other ones. So that's it. I'm just going to get down, talk more with Casey and Matt. Thanks.